Hello everyone, how's it going? The last time that I made a video about Phoenix Delta was when I was talking about magball arms and how they can be quite detrimental if you want to print really fast. Since then, Phoenix has basically stayed stock, albeit with an even worse electronics situation here. Again, maybe just don't ask. But I have, in the background, quietly been working away, and I've designed pretty much everything that is needed to fully go and upgrade this guy. So that's going to be the plan starting very soon. However, I do need to address one thing right away, and that is the print quality that I'm currently getting. So right off the bat, I know that there's going to be pretty much no way that you guys can really see all these all too well. So I'm going to include some nice macro shots of these so we can really dive in deep and analyze. But honestly, for the most part, I am impressed purely because I've done no tuning at all using a stock, basically just a Bowden Delta Super Slicer profile and just off to the races. And it does look quite good. You can see here the wall surface quality looks really good, better than even the Voron, I think. There's a very noticeable seam position, but that's just a slicer thing, no big deal. Top surfaces look okay, could be a little bit better. You see a few gaps depending on where you look, especially around holes and such. Not the end of the world though, but definitely improvable. On the Benchy, you can see again the layer stacking is like flawless, but the cooling, yeah. The cooling is a real issue on this machine, and you can see here, the fan duct is literally, if you can see, come on, focus. Not going to do it. The fan duct is literally hot glued to the side of the effector. I mean, this was not a really good solution in the slightest. Isaiah is running a pretty nice dual 5015 fan setup. I'm going to emulate that, but attempt to one-up him. If you were on the Rollahan server, then you will have seen all these mods that I've been planning, so if you aren't, you should totally go and join. But I digress. Regardless, though, I do have plans to fix that, so I'm not really too worried. In the meantime, I'm going to have to just slow down speeds. You can see also that there's very little ringing, but that's sort of to be expected because I'm not printing particularly fast. This Benchy was at 100 millimeters a second and 1K Excel, so really quite low. But I just wanted to get a baseline for sort of what your average kind of print speeds would look like. The first layer is showing some artifacts that are called I had my Z offset wrong, so just ignore that for now. Very easy to tune out. Something I should also note is that basically in the last year, I think, I'll have to double check with Rollahan, but I do believe it's been roughly a year since anyone ever did like an auto bed level on this thing, and it's still, I mean, it's still going fine. It survived a multiple hour car ride from Rollahan to me just fine, never even had to re-level. So that's a really nice thing about Deltas that I never really considered before. So that's good to see, but I really should re-level it too. That'll probably help a little bit with those god-awful, way too close first layers. Alright, so I've showed off the kind of print quality I'm actually getting, but I haven't really explained how I intend to get it better. So what I'm going to do is, rather systematically, go through the entire Andrew Ellis tuning guide, and I'm going to make a video, probably not on every part, but on as many of the parts that are necessary for Phoenix, and sort of walk you through what you have to do, things to watch out for, stuff like that. I'm sure similar videos exist, but this could be useful, especially if you're running a Phoenix Delta yourself. I'm looking at you, Grant's Auto Essentials. So that's going to be the plan for a little bit, and then once the print quality is completely up to scratch, then we're going to start the big, massive prints to actually get this guy fully upgraded, and it should be a ton of fun. So thank you very much for watching, thanks for bearing with me, and I will see you in the next one.